to the live chat. My bun is like doing its own thing. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Hi, Liz. Are you getting ready for the summit? I keep seeing like people like cutting out their packs or like they're getting. I see posts like they're getting ready for the summit, and it looks like it's gonna be so exciting. Good morning. Happy birthday, Arnetta. I hope you get everything that you dream and wish for today. Good morning. Today was like a 2 cup of espresso kind of day. My headache is still not gone, unfortunately. Happy birthday. I know today's a good day. It's a pretty day. It's not like rain. It's not rainy so far. Good morning, everyone. Sorry I wasn't on yesterday. I think I have a new um thing, a part of my chronic headaches, my chronic migraines. I the sensitivity to touch. It's only on my right side. It's on my forearm and in my fingers. It feels like I have a bruise. I still have it. And it's weird. Just like a child, like when they have a cut, they keep touching it. I keep touching it, trying to figure out what's going on. And I have an appointment with my neurologist. Me and him spoke about it last time. I'm writing it in my diary, but yeah, most of the day I had an ice pack on my face. Um, and I'm drinking like I made myself a double espresso latte. It's pretty good so far. I got all the foam on the top. I did pretty good considering I'm not feeling 100%. Um, yeah, it's one of those days. I felt okay, but it just hit me out of nowhere. Kendall was like, I knew today was going to be a bad day, and I was like, why? He was like, how are you doing this morning, Shinova? And I'm like, no, no. And like my daughter was like, I always could tell when you have a headache because, like, hear me out. I know this might sound crazy. You guys already know I have rosacea, so when my cheeks get really rosy, it's usually I feel like I'm embarrassed or I just get a weird flare up. My daughter says that when I have a headache, that my cheeks, like my rosacea, flares up, and I'm trying to see if there's any information that correlates to that. But she's not the only person that told me that, but yeah, as you can see, my cheeks are really pink. Oh my God, you had no power for 4 hours last night? Do you charge those emergency cell phone banks? They're like $19 on Amazon, and I always have one charged on one level of the house because sometimes when it's hurricane season out here, that happens. We have those, and then we also um, through AT&T we have mobile hotspots. It costs like $5 a month. But after the first hurricane that we had out here, and we had like no internet for like days, we realized that mobile hotspots are a freaking blessing in disguise because you can watch TV on a tablet, play games or whatever. If there's no internet or no nothing, you can still function with regular electronics. So those two devices, if you don't have a generator, are pretty good to have. Thank you, Liz. Yeah, so what am I going to be doing today? Nothing. I'm waiting for my neurologist. I left a message last night, so I'm going to be waiting for him to see what he's going to tell me what to do. I'm basically like trying not to even look directly in the light right now because it's like it's weird. Um, I'm just icing the back of my neck and my face, and then getting ready, trying to. I have like things I have to prepare for next week. That's my husband. His asthma's been flared up since all the pollen. Getting things prepared for last next week. I have to talk. I'm talking to the person that I'm interviewing next week, and we have things going on in Patreon. I had like I had to move yesterday's date to tomorrow to next week. So we have a lot of fun things going on in Patreon, and then um, I'm just moving things around to make sure I have everything right. And I have my MVA or DMV to the rest of the world appointment on Mondays for my new ID. So I have to try to rest up and look cute. I don't want an ugly picture. I've notoriously had bad DMV or MVA pictures, so we shall see what's gonna happen. And then just like I have little things to do over the weekend. I have a couple orders I need to pack and send out. I think most likely Kendall's gonna pack those and send them out. He's my packer. He knows how to pack things really nice. It's really funny when someone gives me an Etsy or a review on Square and they're like, "Oh my God, the packing is so amazing." And I'm like, "Oh, thank you." And I'm like secretly get laughing because it's not me, it's my husband. Um, He's really good at packing things really nice. Like I low key, he could probably work at Dior. If you ever got a Dior package, like they're like top tier. Their packaging is like amazing. It's an experience on its own. Um, so it there's that, and then I just need to finish organizing my room because I have a little bit of things. I have a little bit of things I have to do for all next week, but I'm pretty excited about. I didn't get to open up yesterday's Sally Tomatoes opening, so we're gonna open up that one, followed by today's. This one has been all discombobulated, but if we're getting to that season where we're gonna start getting, people are gonna start having the holiday gift boxes. So here we are. Okay, so Missouri Star has theirs out. The Jenny's, the Jenny one. I gotta tell you, I've always secretly wanted to get one of those because those were the ones. I feel like Jenny's Missouri Stars box is the original advent calendar for Sois. Like there wasn't anyone until hers. She's had some really great boxes. Like about 5 years ago, she had like the mini Oslos in all the boxes. Now it is geared a little bit more towards quilters, but more recently she's been pairing a lot with Sally Tomatoes with bags, and she's been implementing a little bit of more bag stuff in her boxes. I do watch some of my favorite YouTubers who open up their advent calendars from her every holiday season, and she has some really good stuff. Like I told you, there's a lot of notions that I have that are technically quilters notions that work super awesome in the bag making world. I could see how like where things like fat quarters and stuff like that can be inconvenience to us, but I also could see that fat quarters can be pockets and slip pockets for us. So if there's a will, there's always a way. If you always can see a brighter side of things, then there's always going to be a way for you to incorporate it into bag making. Um, so if that is something that you want to look into, definitely go and look because she has like an interesting payment plan option. It's either you could pay half now and half when the box comes in, or there's like I think she even has it where you pay like a down payment now and the rest when the box comes in. So if you are wanting to try something new where it's not just like the normal Sally Tomatoes or the Stitch Co. This might be something else that you want to look into. It's a very good box and it's very established. So it's not off the ground where there's a lot of hiccups. She's the OG. So she's the reason why so many other people are doing the box. So we know that Sally Tomato does hers in July, and we do know Stitch Supply Co. does hers and theirs in July. I am also just looking at different companies just to see what else is out there. I know Fireweed Stitch does theirs too around July. I want to try to see if I can get one of hers. I do love Fireweed Stitch's hardware. So, hey baby.
Hello.
Dude, I thought you got that yesterday. you can't drink it. He didn't get my trash last week, and he was supposed to get it yesterday for today's trash. And I said, dude, you were supposed to get it yesterday. And he said, I dreamt it. I have a 6'4" husband for sale if you want one. He can reach tall things, and he's pretty handy. I'm just kidding. I love him. Sometimes. Did the trash people come yet? Oh, okay. Then that was your saving grace.
Yes.
Huzzah.
Good morning, everyone.
He says good morning, in case you can hear him. So, yeah, so these are coming around. Am I still doing the cutting video for what, Arnetta? Hey, Lynette. Hey, Teresa. All right, that's yeah. The mini bag is, if you go into our group and on Facebook, it's not in this thing. It has all information in that group. So all the information, any lives, all information is in that group, because there's only 16 people. It's not like here where it's open to every single like faucet, like whether it's YouTube available for everybody. This is a platform for everything, but for that particular retreat, if you go into that retreats Facebook group, you can get all the information that you need. So day 10, it says this item is paired with a bonus surprise that will send you over the moon with joy, specially selected from the wonderful Quilt Tony. Oh my god, I love Quilt Tony. I got to meet her twice. She's usually at Baltimore Comic Cons and like conventions. She makes like really cool like theme quilt blocks that are not using fabrics. Her quilt blocks are like Mario, or like some like a flower or something like that. She makes like really cool quilt blocks that are like some kind of fandom. So I'm curious what this is going to be like. And no, I don't have a box cutter, so we're going to use a pen. I do like all the wrapping they did on this. I'm not even a person that really does care about wrapping that much, but when you do go above and beyond with wrapping, I do notice, because it means that you really took care and you like this package means something to you. All right, so we have Home Deck Aurora polyester thread. Hold on, let's see. We have their Wonder Fill, perfect to match creative projects. I wonder if we're making this bag. I'm gonna hide the barcode because I don't know if it's, look at that bag. That's a really cool bag. But look at the detail. See this detail right here? It's across the band in the middle. Hold on, let me see if I can. You see, okay, so this detail here is in this middle section, which this is what I'm telling you. You guys can utilize every machine you own. If you have these domestic machines that have a really beautiful stitch, you can do this. Like, this is really cool because these are just decorative stitches. And these are usually the common ones if you have like 100 decorative stitches, which most domestic machines do have. And they use it for the middle of the band, which then takes this yellow and this like print and kind of blends the solids together with the print. I think that's really cool. So we get a bonus surprise from Quilt Tony. We get this glow-in-the-dark thread. That's pretty bad. I'm not going to even lie. I'm going to probably do something with it because I like glow-in-the-dark. And one of our favorite patterns from Quilt Tony is generously provided. It's one of her rocket ships. If you guys don't know who Quilt Tony is, just type in QUILTONI and you are going to be in worlds of shock. Like, she is super talented. Like, I think I mentioned her before. If you guys don't remember me telling you a story that the year before Stan Lee passed away, he was really cold at one of the Awesome Cons or Baltimore Comic Con. He bought a quilt from her stand and he was walking around the rest of the con with her quilt. Her quilts are amazing. They're absolutely, she doesn't use any fandom fabric. It is just color blocking with regular colored color cotton. She is truly, she's a true master at what she does. And so these are the glow in the dark thread. My fat fingers. Thank goodness it is Friday, right? So this is glow in the dark Wonderfill Aurora. And this is a glow in the dark home decor. It doesn't say, it's HD 324. I like it when it has a name, just not just a number. That's cool. This one's the home decor is heavy duty. This one you can use for cosplay and costumes. This one you could use for bag making. That's pretty cool. And then they have like all the information for it. I like that. That's a really cool gift. Like you can use, like I like whip out my one. I use special. I've been using a lot of embroidery on some of my bags, and like having certain threads that are like glow in the dark. It is a cool selling feature. I sold 2 bags that the fabric glows in the dark, and the people like absolutely loved it. One of the bags, actually, my daughter, her face like dropped. It was a, what was it? It was a, oh, Minecraft bag. It was a Minecraft bag, and the fabric is from like 4 years ago from TNT. And I was like, "Oh, it glows in the dark." And she was like, "Does it?" I was like, "Okay." I was like, "I would say go underneath my table, but there's no room." I was like, "There's a bathroom down there." I was like, "Go into a stall or whatever and just come back." And they're like, "We haven't paid for it." I was like, "Yeah, but I mean, how do you know it glows in the dark without you seeing it?" So she went, and like Hope was like, "What if she steals it?" I'm like, they're not gonna steal it. They came back and they're like, "Oh my god, I want this." So they bought it, and then they were asking me if I can make them a wallet, and I did find out that I do have enough to make a wallet. But yeah, people like glow in the dark stuff. Like it's that the same thing we liked as a kid apparently is really big as an adult. So and on top of it, the Minecraft movie comes up this week, doesn't it? All right, so day 11. Use this item to give your project a professional look that will give all the galaxies to be admired. It's brand new and is released just for you. Oh, rose gold prism bag feet. Hold on. I don't mind their packaging when it comes to their hardware because it's easy to open. I rather have this. Yeah, I agree with you, Lynette. I agree with you 100%. They're all not created equal. There's some that you really have to charge a lot in the light to have very minimal. But I noticed that TNT and um backstitch vinyl, they glow for a freakishly amount of time. Like I have no idea why they glow the way they glow. Because I'm in the basement, they don't get direct light. And then as soon as they go out and they come into the darkness, you could tell every glow in the dark bag I have stored. It is ridiculously like they're ridiculously bright. So there are these prism feet. I like these. I have some like these that are rivets that I got from Minkus and Margot, but they didn't of course they don't have rose gold, so I'm really excited about these. I like this. That's a good one. You can never have enough of having like different color thing feet, because my thing is that you may be low on supplies, right? Especially if you're testing or something, and people like different stuff. Like I have one person who gets bags for me, and that's all she likes is rose gold. I'm not a huge fan of it. It's pretty every time I get it, I'm like it's really pretty, but would I wear rose gold? Not so much. um but everyone has their own preference, and it's always good to have options to give to people when you're making a bag. So, I know you know, Lynette. So, yeah, that is all I have for you today. Tomorrow's Sleeping Saturday, so I'll be opening 12 and 13 on Sunday. If you guys have any questions in reference to anything that I open up here, if you need me to shoot you a link to Jenny from Missouri Stars, just comment down below and I'll send you a link. But if you just look up, I think it's called Jenny's 30, or just look up, if you look up Missouri Stars, I guarantee you it's going to be the first banner. And it's usually something cute. It's like her and her husband dressed up as like Mrs. Claus and Mr. Claus. It's always cute. It's oh, I, like, look forward to their, newsletter every year because they do, like, a cute, like, little photo shoot. It's, like, really adorable, and, I don't know, it's super cute, I'm not gonna lie. Um, and, that's it. That's all I have for you today. So I hope everyone has a really great day. Happy birthday, Arnetta. I hope you have everything that you wish for today. And yes, and like Lynette says, if you can please like, share, and subscribe and comment down below, it helped this channel grow. So I will talk to you guys later, okay? Bye.